Hustle and Fish is back. New episode. Today, I'm going to talk about the one thing that changed my life, marriage, fishing, business. You don't want to miss this episode. I got word from God himself. Yes, you're going to hear about it today. Hustle and Fish. Let's go.
I always learn to fish. Always.
Okay, we're going to dive right in because I don't want to waste your time and I want to bring you the utmost valuable information. And I'm going to talk about something that will change your marriage dynamics, that will change your fishing dynamics, that will change your business dynamics. If you're an athlete, whatever you are, this will change the game for you guys. Real quick, I want to let you guys know today there is a giveaway. I'm going to be giving out this dope hoodie from Ahcor Offshore. Make America Fish Again. That's right. Make America Fish Again. Stick around to the end and you guess the weight of a tuna and it's yours just in time for the 4th of July. Let's go. Now, let me take you to 5 months ago when I was struggling, kind of mad at God in a prayer, talking about why is everything going so wrong. God, why is everything so hard? Why are you not helping me?
Silence.
Nothing less than your best will do. And I'm referring to a marketing campaign that I had on Facebook. I just increased my budget to $500 a day and we were doing good, okay? We were on the mission to make our first million, okay? That's the goal. And I started playing with the ad and I shouldn't have touched it. To make a long story short, I started losing over $500 a day in 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, and it just got bad and I cut the ad, okay? And while I was in a prayer kind of argument with God, I was just like, why isn't this working, God? I'm trying my hardest to do something that's great for me, my family, for legacy, for generations to come, and that big boat. Why isn't this working? And I didn't hear like a audio, but what came to me was nothing less than your best will do. Real quick, guys, sorry to interrupt. I just want to say this channel here is not about getting subscribers. It ain't about getting likes. It's about really giving back, okay? I had someone ask me why I stopped doing YouTube, and I told them it's because the ROI is not there, the return on my investment for this time. And they simply said, hey, bro, because of you, I got my first boat. And then I started to hear more conversations about guys talking about the inspiration that I gave them to pursue their dream, to catch big tuna. So my whole goal is just to give perspective on what works in my life, guys. I got a couple businesses. I got a marriage that's thriving. Glory be to God. And I want to talk about all that stuff. And if you're interested, please subscribe. But if you do give me a like, I would sincerely appreciate it. If you do give me a subscribe, I would sincerely appreciate it because we're about to dive in with episodes every Saturday. Let's go. I repeat, I heard nothing less than your best will do. So I kind of just briefly wrote it down really quick. I said, nothing less than my best will do. And then I looked at my marketing campaign. Was it my best? And I was like, no, that's not my best. And then I started to think, you know what could make it better? And before you know it, I restructured the campaign to the best of my ability. And guess what? We were back in business. And as I started to think about it, I was like, it's the same as fishing, you know? When I'm out there chasing big tuna, guys, when you're chasing big tuna, nothing less than your best will do, okay? I mean, you might get lucky. Everyone's bound to get lucky. But I would say my ratio when me and Bear, when we get together and we're out there doing our job, I would say out of 5, let's just say out of 5 trips, I would say out of 3.5 times, we're coming back with fish. I mean, and I remember the days where we didn't come back home with fish and that phrase, nothing less than your best will do, it reminded me of fishing, because I was like, man, when you're chasing big tuna, trophy bluefin, nothing less than your best will do. Every fish I lost, I wasn't at my best. Every trip I didn't catch, I wasn't at my best. I mean, things happen, ain't nothing guaranteed. It is fishing, not catching. But for the most part, we get the job done. But we're on another level with our best. I mean, we went from being the weekend warriors, catching nothing, to flipping the switch, and like the only priority was catching fish. And it's a different game, it's a different arena, it's a different mindset. And that's what my channel is going to teach, guys. It's not going to teach you rigging, which I'll cover some rigging, guys. But if I can help you switch in the mind with the mindset, I feel like that's my calling. I'm here to make you think different, okay? Because I ain't nothing special. I'm just that little ghetto kid from Hawaiian Gardens who wanted out the hood. Got out the hood, and I was like, I just want out, period. And my goal was, I want to fish at the highest level. I achieved my first goal of being able to fish when I want and not when I can. It's a beautiful thing, knowing when you wake up, you want to fish? No, I think I'll take care of business. But you only have that peace of mind when you know you can go. Now the fishing season's coming up, and to encourage you guys, it's nothing less than my best will do out there. I got 14 charters booked. I still got open spots. Not really focused on chartering because I got business that's kind of more important that I'm trying to build to be sustainable. But you know I love fishing, so if you want to book, hit me up and we could talk about it. But the main thing I want to emphasize, guys, is just the word I got from God. Nothing less than your best will do, okay? And you got to ask yourself, when you're out there, is it your best? And it doesn't start when you're on the water, okay? It starts like right here. If I go in that freezer, I already got frozen flyers rigged and ready. If I go into that box over there, everything is rigged and ready. If we go behind this, that boat is, it's not rigged, but it's ready. Meaning the gas is full, everything's nearby. If I got a call tonight, if my man Billy K hit me up tonight, hey Ralph, you want to catch some fish tomorrow? You might want to go here. I'm ready to go. And you know what? I just might go. You know, like I'm ready to go tomorrow. It's not in my plans. And I don't know if you guys know me well enough. And for those who don't know me, I came up with the acronym. I didn't come up with it. I just started using it. TTG, that's train to go, okay? That means if you have to go to the tackle shop, if you have to go pick something up, you're not TTG. TTG is like, hey, grab that duffel bag right there, that Yeti orange bag. It's ready to go. Take it outside. There's ice in the chest. We're ready to rock. That's TTG, okay? We don't got to stop and get gas. We don't got to stop and get ice. Food. Let me talk about food, ladies and gentlemen. I love to eat food. And if you're one of my clients, eat as much as you want. It's my job to find the fish and put you on the fish, okay? But I'm on the clock. And, you know, I used to eat all the time because I'm just that fat boy. But I just stopped because I'm hunting, okay? When I'm hunting, I want to stay hungry. I want to stay on edge. I want my stomach rumbling, okay? I see them guys in the morning with their little chorizo burritos. Yes, I want some, but not yet. Now I admit, if my man Ron G has some homemade chorizo with beans, I might just have one, but that's about it. My main focus is to catch fish. And I'm going to take you back to that word that I got from God. Nothing less than your best would do, okay? Now for the contest. And a quick tuna tip for the guys who want to catch that bucket list tuna. Let me start with that. If you're that guy who hasn't caught that big fish yet, and you've ran multiple trips and you're discouraged, or maybe you haven't caught enough big fish, this is my tuna tip for you today. Okay, guys? I started only taking big gear and big gear only. When I say big gear, 50 wides, that's it. And we started with just taking 4. Now we roll with 6, but we just took 4. So there was never that pressure to see, oh, there's small fish to our left. Oh, there's some patties to our right. It was always about big fish. And once we only had big gear, then we only got big fish. So if you really want it bad, trust me, you'll thank me later. Only take big gear and you're forced to commit. Now, for the contest. Anyone that can guess the weight of this tuna right here, put your guess in the comments. I'll find them, and then I'll find you, and next Saturday I'll announce the winner. Let's go. I think about my marriage. Nothing less than my best would do, okay? I've been married 22 years, okay? It's been a tough marriage. You might see me and my wife with a smile, and we love each other, but man, you know, life and marriage took us through the ringer, okay? And if I would have just known some principles like nothing less than your best would do, and my wife wouldn't have to suffer, I wouldn't have had to suffer, but hey, better late than never. Now, I don't want to keep rambling on because I'm back on camera, I'm back on Hustle and Fish, but I just wanted to bring to you guys that word, nothing less than your best will do. Hustle and Fish, let's go.
I always find the fish. Always.